ties. That them start to love them traumatic experiences. We are defining ourselves through the colonizers. Still,
the Raúl Blaze Show.
Natty Pablo.
With a bang, bang, bang.
SP.
Yo, yo. See them around.
Blazing headlines with Raúl Blaze.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raúl Blaze Show. And of course, I'm going to start with the blazing head. Well, not start with. I'm going to give you the blazing headlines for today. And among other things, let me start with bigging up Shenseea, because Shenseea's album is it's better than a lot of people expected. Someone said that Shenseea released her poorer songs first and then and then people realized that how good the album was. So I have to give Shenseea a big up, because the songs, my favorite song on it is Body Count. I don't know why, just the beat. And I'd commented somewhere that song kind of sound like it could be her or it could be Jada, or that song would be that it could be her and Jada Kingdom too. So I love that song, an amazing song. So big up to Shenseea. She's making the right connections. She's talking with the right people there in the music world and Hollywood per se. And I wish her all the best. Jamaica, we are small, but we always come up with some great talent. So that brings us to our first blazing news headline. So I know you guys have seen that video with Rick Ross talking about Jamaica Rasta Pasta, man, and you know so this is it, guys. This is it. We love when people appreciate our culture, but also is as a result of how we hype up people whenever they try to talk patois. Of course, we commend them for trying to talk patois, but it's the hype that let people believe that this is what we sound like. And that's why when people are cast, when you cast people in Hollywood movies, they come out sounding like that that half-cooked rice and peas with a coconut milk in it. Because we tell them so them sound good, and then they live on this and people continue to speak like this. All right. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna touch the topics a little bit, and while I'm talking to my guests, I'm gonna go into them deeper. So I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but let me know what you think about that video. He was talking about oxtail Rasta pasta. Now, I found out that oxtail Rasta pasta is a thing, but this is my thing, my understanding of Rastafari, because a lot of foreigners do not know that Rastafari is actually a religion, you know? And my understanding of Rastafari is that oxtail and certain meat isn't a part of the diet, you know? So, but people's idea of Rasta, people call Jamaicans dread our Rasta or Yadi here in America. So they do not understand that the Rastafari comes with, like any other religion, it comes with the rules, with diet, etc. So even though it exists, Rasta pasta could be an oxymoron, because Rasta pasta isn't an oxymoron. Oxtail Rasta pasta is an oxymoron. When I did my video today, someone screenshot a menu in New York that showed oxtail Rasta pasta. So tell me what do you think about oxtail Rasta pasta? If we're speaking about the true definition of who a Rastafari is, it maybe oxtail don't go with it. But are you a Rastafari? Do you eat oxtail? You think it can happen? Because I know say Rasta don't touch pork, man, about the oxtail part. But is oxtail a part of the Rastafari diet? Do you know or do you not know? Let us talk about that. But the video itself, to me, the Rasta pasta wasn't the biggest thing. It's how he's talking and believes, he's convinced. It's not HOD convinced that this is how we talk. It's like, big up to me, hydrant, man. This is the oxtail Rasta pasta. And that type of drawing, people believe that when we speak, we draw our words. Jamaican, we don't really draw our words like that. But we big up people when them talk like that. So whenever movies come out and we hear ourselves on screens, it's cringe-worthy. I've told people I've never been able to watch How Stella Got Her Groove Back or the Jamaican bobsled Cool Runnings, because I couldn't do it. I could not do it. So So what do you think about Rasta pasta? Anybody on here could chime in? What do you think about oxtail Rasta pasta? If so, you have stew peas Rasta pasta. Do those exist? Where does it go? I've known the Rasta pasta exists. It's pasta like what I tell, but there's no oxtail or any kind of meat of that kind. So let me know what you think about that. So let me go. My second headline today is someone commenting. My second headline today is my third one, because Shensia was the first. My third one was about the Jamaican police officer who lost her gun, her firearm. The gun was found and returned to the police. I'm glad. So let's commend that citizen who did that. It's amazing that a police officer can lose a gun and find it back. By the way, if you're in the comment section here on YouTube or Instagram, don't be afraid to drop your comment, or on the app, don't be afraid to drop your comment even after I've spoken about the topic. I want to speak with you guys. I want to hear your point, your points of view, etc. So she went to use the bathroom because you know already you there road police, your professional stop from go. You understand? So she went to use the bathroom on the side of the road. Maybe it was dark, and she lost her firearm. And somebody find it. So that was that. She's very lucky, but that's also a very dangerous situation, because if I never got bush before, I know as a country we have to go a bush. If you didn't miggle a bush, you understand? And you want to go in the toilet, now inside you have to go a bush and use leaf. You understand? Use leaf and clean yourself for use of words, etc. So I want to commend that citizen, but man, I had a field day with that. Me drop a comment to say, her gun escaped in nearby bushes, and she relieved herself of the gun. So original Champagne says this is good, especially when the bad outweighs the good. Very good, yeah. I think so too. The fact that her gun was returned to her was a very important thing. So let me know what you think about this. You can drop your comments here in the comment section, and we can discuss that. Now, also let me go to this Kim Kardashian thing real quick, because entertainment news, of course. So Kim Kardashian was speaking recently, and she said that the problem nowadays is that people just don't want to work, and that's a problem with women these days. And you know what? You can big up Kim Kardashian's you can big up her work ethic. She worked after the fact. She worked. She built empires, etc. But we can't have people who are born with certain privileges tell you. You understand? How our grandparents and our parents work hard. Women work really hard, You have a mother with a 5, 10, 6 job, and she's still poor because she have to pay this a bill and that a bill, and then she have to pay rent, and she have mind pitney. You understand? So for her to make a comment like that is very, 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 very insensitive, because she did not, if she did not have to work, she could live off her Kardashian name. Most people don't know that Kim Kardashian's father was a very prominent and wealthy lawyer in LA. He represented many top clients. And then Kris Jenner, what's the guy name again? Oh my God, I don't want. He transitioned now. His name is Caitlyn Jenner. His name before was it Chris? Was it what was Caitlyn's name when he was a man? I don't know. When she was a man, what was her name? What was his the pronouns? Yes. What am I trying to say is that Bruce. Thank you. So when Bruce was a man, when Bruce was a man, when Caitlyn Jenner was a man, when he was Bruce, he was a popular athlete, and so to be born in a family where your father is a wealthy lawyer and your stepfather was someone who is a famous Olympian, the privileges come with that. privileges come with that. And I was watching this professor saying that one thing people do not speak about, especially when you pay your money to go and speak to these motivational speakers, no one includes the factor of luck. People work hard enough, but some people have luck. You're lucky to be born wealthy. You understand? In a certain family. Yes, everybody can work hard, but working hard doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be successful, because our grandparents work hard, and them still dead will look a quarter in their pocket. So while you're advising people, you still have to not be tone deaf on certain issues. Somebody say, I can't bother. No, I can't bother. I was trying to remember the proper pronouns, because I also want to be very respectful in people who transition in their pronouns. So I was trying to find out how to say when Caitlyn Jenner was a man. Yes, when Caitlyn Jenner was a man, when Caitlyn Jenner was a man, her name was Bruce. You understand? Someone said, like Steve Harvey said, is that when you come from money, you don't understand the real struggle. Exactly. So we're glad that she works hard, but we have to also give attention to the fact that you who grew up with certain privileges cannot compare yourself with someone who didn't have anything. So yes, big up that, you know. And not everyone is lucky enough to have their sex tape accidentally released and help them get a show. You understand? So we have to factor everything in this. Yes, sir. So if you're joining now, I'm talking about the blazing news here on the Raúl Blaze Show here on Streaming Hub Radio, and I'm going through their blazing headlines. I have one more blazing headline, but I'm gonna come back and speak about that when my guest little before my guest starts speaking. So please share this live with your friends and family, wherever they are in the world. You can tune in on YouTube, on Instagram. I prefer you tune in on YouTube. So if you're here on Instagram, me I beg you no do. If you're up on Instagram, me I beg you no. Just looking at me by press the link and watch my YouTube, because the more views I have on YouTube, the better. So join the crew. Don't be left out of all the excitement going on here. Again, if you see that dance called Hey Baby, Hey Baby with the dance, that guy is going to be my guest today, and I'm going to try to learn in front of you. So I'm going to look like handicap, you understand? So do not laugh after me, or laugh after me if you want, you understand? So when we come back, I'm going to take phone calls, and do not be afraid to call, because me not bite to know, you understand? And you can also ask questions to my wonderful guest, okay? So stay tuned. I'll be back here on the Raúl Blaze Show here on Streaming Hub Radio #1, Nassau, Florida. Yes.
Dexter Daps, Test the Band, Spice,
And Ding Dong Ravers.
the greatest Caribbean lineup ever.
July 15th, 16th, and 17th. Featuring Marshall Montano, Kiss the Band, Dexter Daps, Spice, and Ding Dong Ravers.
The vacation of vacations, all inclusive. Prices go up every week. Book now at brtweekend.com. That's brtweekend.com.
I honestly
Our
wasn't
family
trying
and
to
friends
think
are a big part of who we are. They are our biggest supporters and confidants, and our source of bellyfuls of laughter.
And when it comes to keeping you connected, Western Union is here to make it safer and easier with their digital services. Now your family and friends overseas can send you money without leaving home by using the Western Union app or westernunion.com. Just visit gkmsonline.com to register and share your banking details with your sender to start receiving funds directly to your bank account, so you don't have to leave home to collect. Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of Bill Express, FX Trader, and Western Union, doing our part to help you stay safe. And
Your
connected
daily
to the
habits
one.
can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Heard on every blog, played on every street, and jamming worldwide. DIHUBB.
I know say they go play on my downfall. I'm see that winner.
Whiskey on the radio.
Don't know why they pray on my downfall. But we then go play on my banjo. Never.
All right, guys, you're tuned into the Raúl Blaze Show here on Streaming Hub Radio, the #1 online platform here in South Florida. Before my guest comes in, I want to talk about my last blazing headline, and this has to do with Guyana. So stay tuned if you're from Guyana or not. Please listen to this wonderful news. And you can also remember, it takes one click to share this with your friend. So if you're on here right now, just click to the corner. You might see one arrow, click it, and then you send to all your contacts, for have them join in the fun and niceness. Okay. So here you go. So, and thanks to Afia, my correspondent in St. Vincent, who sent this for me. So it says, this is March 2022, Guyana has filed a case with the International Court of Justice to settle its oil reserves dispute with neighboring Venezuela. Background: in a more than 100-year-old dispute, Venezuela lays claim to nearly 2/3 of what is considered Guyana's territory. You see? However, the matter has intensified since international energy company ExxonMobil, while employed by the government of Guyana, discovered a large oil reserve in ocean waters within the disputed territory back in 2015, and in light of the deepening economic and political crisis in Venezuela in recent years. Following this most recent clash, Venezuela stopped subsidized oil shipments to Guyana in exchange for Guyanese rice, which had been part of Venezuela's program to support many smaller countries in the region. Now, the disagreement dates back to colonial days when British sought to expand its base in South America by making aggressive claims about Guyana's boundaries. Venezuela objected and sought help from Washington, which pressured Britain to take the dispute to an arbitration panel. Now, the panel, which met in Paris in 1899, consisted of 4 judges, 2 from Britain and 2 from United States, with a Russian diplomat who could cast a 5th vote as to the tiebreaker. The decision reached by the panel was highly favorable to Britain, which got almost all of the land it had been seeking. That was considered to be the end of the dispute until 1949, when a letter from an American lawyer in the proceeding was made public, declaring that the British judges had conspired with Russian diplomats to sway the outcome to benefit Britain. This nice man mix up now. Venezuela officials now then declared in an 1899 decision invalid and insisted that the territory be returned, a demand that they continued after Guyana gained independence from Britain in 1966. Now, President Maduro says Venezuela is a victim in this dispute as it was cheated by the powerful British Empire. We are the country that had something taken away from us, he said. That land was given to us as a gift by the British Empire or the Spanish Empire. Which one? Choose Maduro? Our grandfathers won in fighting on the battlefield. It is sacred ground. In Venezuela, maps routinely show the disputed lands as part of Venezuelan territory, sometimes covered in candy cane stripes with the label Reclamation Zone. It is generally referred to as the Essequibo, but while Venezuelans are taught from the earliest years of school that the territory is rightfully theirs, few have actually set foot there. So, none of them ever got there before. Charles Brewer Carias, a Venezuelan outdoorsman and explorer, as a youth minister in 1918, led a group of about 50 young Venezuelans on a secret excursion over the border and into the Guyanese jungle, planting Venezuelan flags as they went. Just them something here, them enough and outer and bright. He also flew over Guyana in a small plane to map strategic facilities such as airstrips. That is messing with them sovereignty. At the time, he hoped to incite his government to invade. It got him fired instead. Yes, mother that Venezuela. He started out thinking that the area was an empty jungle, but came to find it was occupied by Guyanese people, towns, farms, and mines. Finishing up now. He says that Venezuela should accept the status quo and emphasize friendly relations. It is impossible to take away land from a country that has developed it, Mr. Brewer Carias said. We are so given to magical things that we think we will get it and get its oil wells and gold mines. Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. So, see, so this is something historical, and now Venezuela is still trying to. Venezuela is claiming ownership of this, and Guyana is still holding to it. A lot of these things, a lot of land in Latin America and even in Africa. When the lines were drawn, they weren't drawn with the local people. So I understand on the Guyanese side, Britain was the one representing them, but a lot of times in the world, when maps are done, people who live in the territory aren't invited. So this is going to be very hot. And let us see. Nowadays, when oil prices go out away, everybody want to try if it get them on pan territory, whether it belongs to them or not. Okay. So let me know what you think about this. Of course, you can call us here at 954 289-8589, 954-289-8589, extension 203, or 954-621-3660. And of course, we have our guest about to come on now, Mr. King Isaac, of course. Mr. King Isaac, of course, if you've seen the Hey Baby dance that people are attempting to do on TikTok, this man makes it look like it's nothing. Of course, he's involved in music. He's a drum major. He has a background in fitness and science and fitness science. So the reason why he can do it so well is because that is his level. That's his space. And also, he's going to tell us a little bit about HBCUs, because as Jamaicans, we are interested about HBCUs because of the culture and the marching, and the rich history and the rich people in terms of brilliance that they have produced. So let me hear a shout out to my guest right now, King Isaac. King Isaac, what's up, man?
What's going on, Raúl? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you very well. We can hear you very well, man. Yes,
Amazing,
yes.
amazing.
Yes, how are you doing today?
Very well, man.
Yes. Before you start, what's that on your wall? Are those what are those?
It's just like some anime characters that one of my friends did a painting for me, or like a few paintings of a show that I like. It's called One Piece. So that's just like a couple of things I got on my wall. I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. I got my marching band, hat from marching band. This is like a model of a spine for school that like I'm in chiropractic school. So yeah.
Oh, awesome. So you're into anime.
Yeah.
Okay, One Piece. Yeah, I used to I lived in Japan for a long time. I was a teacher in Japan. So I actually tutor Japanese now. So the reason why when you said One Piece, I'm like, what? Because when I was an English teacher in Japan, the boys would hide and read the One Piece in my class, and I would take it from them and bring it home. Yeah. So Mr. Isaac, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from, and where did you go to school, etc.?
I am from the outside. I'm from the outside of Atlanta, a town called Fairburn, right around Union City. People more familiar with Union City, so I'll say that. But I grew up there. I went to Creekside High School. I am a graduate of Bethune-Cookman also. I graduated there in fall of 2019.
Okay.
My first semester there was 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too far out, but I'm also a personal trainer as well. I majored in health and exercise science and nutrition while I was at Bethune-Cookman. Really great experience. Never ever regret going to HBCU at all. The relationships I built, they're definitely going to be lifelong, and the teachers and the peers and everything. Like, it's unforgettable and irreplaceable.
Okay, awesome. And how did how does one get started into becoming a drum major? Like, how did it looks so cool. It like when you see it on TV, like it seems so cool. The marching, the choreography, just moving and playing. How did you get into becoming a drum major?
Well, you first gotta be a part of the band. So I know like the general rule. I don't know if this is for everyone, but this is for me. It's like you have to be in the band for at least a year. March in the band, play an instrument, learn like all the logistics of everything, how it works. So then if you want to become drum major or do anything else, you can move on and do that, so you know how to like the band functions, and you can help lead it, because that's what a drum major truly is. They don't have to play drums, even though it's in the name.
Yes.
But it's basically like just a step below the band director. It's like a peer leader. So
okay.
Yeah.
And how I know you play instruments. What was your introduction to music, and how long have you been playing the instruments that you play?
Oh my gosh! So I started playing. My first instrument was the saxophone, and I started playing that in like 4th grade.
Oh,
elementary school. Yes. And what's crazy is, as soon as I left elementary school, this was the time when like they were taking band out of elementary school. So
yes,
some kids now, their first time experiencing music is going to be like in middle school or like in 6th grade. So but for me, it was like started in 4th grade, and I've been playing the saxophone ever since then. And then eventually, when it came time for me to audition for college and for the band, I auditioned with my instrument. So how that goes is like you basically like you play scales, you play like a different tunes, different audition pieces. To show how well you can play to the band director, and based on your audition, that is how much scholarship, how much money you get for a scholarship.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite instrument? I know musicians don't like to answer that question, but do you have a favorite?
I'll definitely say the piano right here.
Okay.
My favorite.
Okay. Cool. And have you ever written? Do you write music? Have you ever written a song or music or anything before?
I mean, I've put some chords together. Songwriting, like lyrics and stuff.
Yeah,
it's not really my thing, but the music behind it is I definitely rock with that. That's definitely my thing right there.
Okay,
so
and I've done that. Okay, cool. What's on your shirt? What's on your shirt?
Okay, this is so as the drum majors from Bethune-Cookman, we get these shirts.
Okay,
it's called the Fabulous Five Horsemen. So that's the name of our drum major squad there. So every year what we'll do is we'll get these shirts made, and so that's the Fabulous Five, the Roman numeral for 5, then horsemen. And then also on the back, it has all the previous horsemen that have ever marched before you. So literally, it's like I can just throw my jacket down real quick.
Isaac, hold it until we come up from the break, okay? We're gonna go for a break. Yes, because we're gonna get into the entire outfit. So, guys, we're gonna go for a quick break, and we're gonna come back with Isaac Williams here. Talking about HBCUs, being a drum major, music, and everything, and of course, to that great dance on TikTok. Okay, so stay tuned. We'll be right back on the Raúl Blaze Show.
Can make or break you, and the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider, ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire, enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Miami, Florida, get ready, March 27, New Rules, Miramar Amphitheater, performance by Alkaline, live,
New Rules, Miami, featuring, performing live, Alkaline. That's right, Alkaline, performing live, for New Rules, Miami. Alkaline. That's right, Alkaline, performing live, for New Rules, Miami. Also performing live, Wayne Wonder. And Cranium. Performing live Sunday, March 27, 2022. New Rules Miami featuring Alkaline, Wayne Wonder, and Cranium. Performing live. Doors open 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Taking place at the Miramar Regional Park, 16801 Miramar Parkway in Miramar, Florida. Book your tickets now at newrulesfest.com.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raúl Blaze Show with me, Raúl Blaze, of course. You know, say when that song comes on, the family comes on in the dance, no man. It's a different thing, you know. Yeah, big up Mr. Skinny Fabulous himself and Marshall Montano for representing on that track. We're back here with Isaac Williams. Yes, Isaac. Isaac, do you know that genre of music that I just played? Are you familiar with that genre of music?
I'm definitely familiar with that. I'm definitely familiar with that. I felt like, oh my gosh, I felt like this. You was getting down. I was letting you have it.
Yeah, that is soca music. You know that's our you know our island flavor right there. Soca. Do you have any island heritage by chance?
I have a great aunt that's from Fort Lauderdale. That's all I know.
Okay.
That's as close. That's as close, and I know that ain't
We'll
island, but yeah.
We'll accept you. We'll accept you. You have a great aunt from Fort Lauderdale. We accept you. You know, island. You know, as long as you go anywhere in South Florida, we accept you, man. So yes. And you need to come to you need to come to Miami Carnival. Miami Carnival is crazy in October. You know. You should come to that. Maybe this I'm gonna make sure you come to this in October, okay? No, yes, I'm gonna hold you to it. Maybe I can get you a ticket. Let's see. All right. No, let's see. Let's talk to us about your time. Tell me about the back of the shirt right now. What's on the back of the shirt?
All right. I mean, so basically, it's all of the horsemen, or the horsemen that were horsemen before me, the drum majors for the marching wildcats.
So tell me, so Horsemen is just the name of the group, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you probably can't read them all.
Okay.
It's so many.
Okay. Wow.
It's just like, you know, you keep it like a tight knit family. It's a brotherhood, so it's really, really great. You know, we still keep in contact with each other.
Okay.
Everything. And it's just a big support group, and I definitely love it.
Okay, speaking of fraternity and college, did you see this thing on TikTok with some girls singing? My lip gloss is popping, but there were some Caucasian girls singing some black some. Yeah, did you see that video? We're talking about my Delta is popping. My Delta is cool. You saw that?
I see that.
People are so terrible. People are like, oh my God, you know, someone said this is the equivalent of blanched flour, blanched flour and mayonnaise. I'm like, why would you do that? But that is the thing. HBCUs have been so important for years because when we weren't allowed to go to other universities, that was where we bred our great champions. Before I go on to HBCUs, what about your hat? Does the A stand for Atlanta or Alvin?
This is a hat by Patterns Clothing. It's really dope design. I mean, the A does, but it's just the upside down like vibe. It's like a suede feel to it.
Yes,
it's like the peach and the greens kind of make it look like a Georgia peach. So yes. I love the design. So I had to get it. I got like a couple other hats from them too. So it's called Patterns Clothing. So check them out if you want.
Okay. Okay, awesome. And are you home or are you on are you home or are you on the campus? Where are you right now?
I'm at home. So it's my little home studio. Not for music, but just to work and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you were in college, did you have to go? Were you a part of like any initiation process? Like in Jamaica, I went to university on University of the West Indies, and my hall was Taylor Hall. But so you've been to two initiation on Taylor Hall, and then I was a part of Butchers. We were the mighty Butchers on Taylor Hall, and we were rough and we were Butchers, yeah. So, so when we start making our noise, you know we were coming. Were you a part of any initiation process, and what's that brotherhood like?
Well, I can tell you for the band, there's not any like initiation process. It's really just like your first year in the band, you know, you're getting drilled with like music, like the workload. It's basically like you got to play catch up. Everybody else is already experienced and knows what the season's going to be like. But you got to catch on. You got to get in shape. You got to learn the drills. You got to learn the music. You got to learn how to march. So that's almost like an initiation process in itself. Just being a first year band member. You know?
Wow. And do you guys perform at so are there interband competitions, and did you guys play at different sports events when for example, when your school is playing against another school? Tell me about that. The performance, is it are there interband competitions? Do you guys perform when there's like homecoming, or you perform when your team is playing against another team? Give me an example of some of the things that you guys play at.
So first thing I can think of the top of my head, we do like Battle of the Bands. There's one Battle of the Bands that we used to do, or when I was there, it's called the Queen City Battle of the Bands in North Carolina. So it's like a group of basically different HBCU bands. They come together, they put on a showcase at the beginning of the year. So that even makes the freshman initiation, the camp, even that much more harder, the learning curve, that much harder for whatever freshman coming in, because you got to learn the whole show and stuff. But you have the Battle of the Bands, you got the games, the home games, or in the away games that the band travels with the football team. Depending on how far away it is.
Yes.
So the band travels as much as we can with the football team, and supports them. Play music in the stands. Then got the national anthem. We play. We also, and of course, we do halftime.
Okay. And what? So what I was gonna ask, when they just went right through my head. My question I had for you. What was I gonna ask you about the band? Oh, I was gonna ask you. Yeah, I was gonna ask. Yeah, I had the question right in my head. It was something regarding to the band. Okay, so what is it like? Because when we're there on the sideline and in the audience watching you guys out there, what does it feel like to be in the moment and all the noise and excitement and the attention is on you? How does that feel? Do you get nervous? What does it feel like to have all that attention? Is there pressure for you to perform?
There is a slight pressure. It's always going to be, a slight pressure that keeps you in check. But I like to quote my band director, Dr. Wells. He's like, just flip the switch. It's just, and that's just like, turn it on. He's like, we've been practicing all week.
Yes.
We're putting in the work for so long. And at that point, when you got to do it just that one time, full out, it's just like, boom, you just, like, your body just takes over. Like, memory just takes over. So really, it's just like, you just like kind of letting your body just go through the motions by muscle memory at a certain point. But it's like exhilarating. Yeah.
And what is the name? What's the name of your HBCU? Can you say it for me again? Sorry.
Bethune-Cookman University.
Say it again.
Bethune-Cookman University.
Yeah, okay. All right, and that is in Georgia, right?
Oh no, it's in Daytona Beach.
In Florida.
Florida. Yeah.
Okay. So you've been in Florida before.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you, yeah. That's what you put on that soca music, yeah.
Okay. When last time
I've been to some good parties.
When last time you've been to South Florida, like South Florida, like West Palm and West?
Wow.
Man, you need to come this side, man. Yeah. Okay, awesome. And what do you find yourself so regarding your music, do you find yourself playing? You play. Go over the instruments you play again for me. You play the piano.
I play the piano. I play the saxophone. I played French horn, and I marched mellophone in the band. It's kind of the same instrument, French horn, mellophone. I played a couple other woodwind instruments like flute. I dabble. Clarinet, no, but yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot. And I'm gonna put you on the spot there. Can you play us? Can you play us something? Can you?
Oh my goodness.
It's good. It's gonna be good for TV. It's gonna be good for TV. Yeah.
I hope you can hear it, Steve.
Yes.
You
yes.
hear that?
We can hear. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
okay.
Oh my goodness, what was that? I was just playing the little Ebe Baby. Was that?
Yes, that's what.
All the time.
That's what came to me. The beginning of that song.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So that song, Hey Baby. When we come across from the break, we're gonna talk about the dance move, and I'm gonna try it, guys. I'm gonna try and do it myself live. So do not laugh, guys. It won't be funny. That do you know? What's the origin of that song? Let's talk about the song first. Do you know the origin of that song?
The original dance song or the original like songs?
Yeah, is it sampled? Is that song sampled from something? Hey baby, because Hey Baby sounds familiar. Hey Baby, Hey Baby. Is
so
that's where it's coming from?
So it's like a bunch of different, just like songs mixed together. So the artist, it doesn't have like lyrics to it.
Yes.
But like the person, I guess she produced it. Her name on Instagram is KIA_BHN. So you have to go check her out and support her, and it's on YouTube too.
Okay.
The whole the whole beat that she produced, and it's going crazy everywhere. Everybody loves it so much. It's like it's a cool vibe to it. I can't even describe it. It's addicting, man.
And I hope you have space there to dance, because listen, I promise them that you're gonna show us. So hopefully you have space there to show us when you come up from the break. And because the first time I saw that actually was when I saw your instructional one before I saw them, when you were wearing the yellow. The yellow shorts, and they're saying, they were saying you didn't skip leg day and all those. And I'm like, this dude is trying to teach a dance, and everyone's focused on, and like, dude, are your thighs real? I'm like, dude, could you guys comment on the dancing, because I'm trying to focus how to do it. Because I'm like, can you guys focus? That was the first one I saw, and then I didn't try to do it until the video I did this morning. So it was my first time attempting to do it. So guys, when we come up from the break, we're gonna talk about that viral video. We're gonna talk about Isaac's personal training. If you want to reach out to him for personal training or any of the things he does, we're going to get into that, guys. But if you're just joining me now, I'm here on the Raúl Blaze Show on Streaming Hub Radio, #1, South Florida's #1 online platform, talking to Isaac Williams about everything. HBCUs, Hey Baby, dance move, and everything. So we're going to go for a break. I'm going to come right back with a nice part of the interview. So do not go anywhere, and share this with your friends. We'll be right back, okay? Stay tuned.
Dexter Daps, Casbah Band, Spice,
and Ding Dong Raver.
The greatest Caribbean lineup ever.
July 15th, 16th, and 17th. Featuring Marshall Montano, Casbah Band, Dexter Daps, Spice, and Ding Dong Raver.
The vacation of vacations. All inclusive. Prices go up every week. Book now at BRTweekend.com. That's BRTweekend.com.
Hi, this is Janet Jackson.
Hi, this is Usher.
The Hub. Click, watch, listen, chat.
Our family and friends are a big part of who we are. They are our biggest supporters and confidants, and our source of bellyfuls of laughter.
And when it comes to keeping you connected, Western Union is here to make it safer and easier with their digital services. Now your family and friends overseas can send you money without leaving home by using the Western Union app or westernunion.com. Just visit gkmsonline.com to register and share your banking details with your sender to start receiving funds directly to your bank account, so you don't have to leave home to collect. Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of Bill Express, FX Trader, and Western Union, doing our part to help you stay safe.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider, ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Send a top-up or plan to your loved ones in the Caribbean with Digicel International. For a limited time, use code HUBBRadio22 and get a $10 Amazon card. Remember, to send a top-up or plan, go to www.digicelinternational.com or download the Digicel International app. Digicel, the bigger data network.
I'm like the water when your ship rolled in that night.
exclusive. A beer things are going. You see that tune that we're going to play by Kevin Little? It a mash up the whole world. Trust me. Listen to that one, yeah. Zing.
Oh, yeah. For the longest time we're jamming in the party, and you're whining on me, pushing everything right back on top of me, yeah. But if you think you're gonna get away from me, you better change your mind. You're going home. You're going home with me tonight. So let me hold you, caress my body. You got me going crazy. Turn me on, let me jam you, go right on around me. You got me going crazy. Turn me on. Turn me like a light switch. Bring me multiple brightness. Hold the streets me with tightness. Never you feel nothing like this. Am I like this, girl?
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raúl Blaze Show. Of course, that is Kevin Little. Kevin Little has been on the show more than once. You know, big up Kevin Little no matter where he's in the world, you know. I'm going to have him on again, so of course, you can listen out for that. So I'm going to give you the time check right now. The time check now is 6:03 p.m. Eastern here in Sunrise, Florida. And the time on Streaming Hub, of course, is brought to you by Western Union. Western Union is here for you. Get fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union app, the mobile app, of course, or go online at w.com. So, of course, if you need to send your money home anywhere in the Caribbean, just make sure that the first thing you do is you don't have to go to the Western Union store. You can just send the money, and your recipient of the money can also go straight to their bank, because you can send the money straight to their bank. Because sometimes whenever you send money and you go there, you don't have this number, your ID this, your ID that. So just send the money directly to the recipient and they can get the money, okay? So let's get back to Mr. I must say Isaac. Jamaican sometimes put a H, you know? Isaac, you know? Black folks do that all the time. Who said nature lover? Said me confused too. Big up to my YouTube people. I see you over there. I'm over here. Big up to YouTube. Yes, of course. I see some of you come to my dance class on there too. Big up Twanza. Big up Maya Anderson, and of course on the app. Big up to my Weens from Atlanta. So of course we have Atlanta people in the house too here watching. So big up Atlanta in the house. If you're in Atlanta, you can link up Mr. Isaac now. So Isaac, before we went on the break, we were talking about the video, the dance video. So tell me a little bit about the dance video and how it came about, the HUBB dance. How did it come about? You're on mute. You're on mute. Yes. There
we go. Okay. So you said, how did the dance come about?
Yes.
I mean, it was, well, I'll tell you, it started trending when I saw somebody else do it.
Yes.
Another guy do it. He's actually from West Palm Beach. The other guy, he's actually in the shade room. He did it barefoot.
Okay.
So,
wow.
Which is, you know, I like my toes. He got it. But no, he's a real cool dude. We chopped it up with each other actually a little bit. But, you know, basically, everybody was like, oh, this is a cool dance move. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. I was like, that looks like the drum major move. So I just like, not in like as in opposition to him, but it was just like, you know, oh, this is really cool. Like one of the moves that drum majors do is trending. Why don't I, you know, make a little quick video and show people, you know, that it's, you know, it's also a drum major move too.
Okay.
I really think about it, that it would, you know, that people would like resonate with it so well, and it just took off from there. So it was like, it's all people find out it's a drum major move too. So it just like, it gives it that much more, you know, momentum, you know, which I'm absolutely happy for.
So what was the first video? When did you do the first video?
The first video I did like, wow, it's almost a month now to the day.
Okay.
And I just went to like a field by my school that I'm at, and I just like, you know, okay, let me just do a little bit of marching. You know, warm myself back up, you know, get my knees moving back again, so I can just, you know, have a little fun with this trend. Because I don't usually hop on trends like that. But I was like, okay, this one I really like. So let me try it out. And yeah, I was like, that's pretty much it. If everybody just loved it, you know, and then the guy that made the initial video and inspired me to do it, he was like, oh yeah, man, I definitely know about the drum majors from your school. It's like that's where he kind of got some of the motivation from and stuff. He said he always wanted to be a drum major. So I'll tell you, I love all the things that he's doing with it, and you know, everything that I'm doing, it's just like I'm just sharing what I've experienced at my HBCU too. He's sharing his experiences as a dancer. He's a very successful dancer, you know, even outside of this trade too. So you know, please definitely follow him as well. He's really great, really cool dude.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to have him on too. Tell me how. So you did the dance, and what are some of what's some of the feedback you're getting? I know it's a lot, but what's some of the feedback overall? What's kind of feedback you've been getting from this?
Well, I've also been getting like people love seeing just the style of drum major like movement and dance. I've been getting a lot of that. I've been getting a lot of, you know, can you teach over like you know, TikTok or social media and just like kind of put more content out there so people can learn more about what a drum major is. I got people asking about what an HBCU is in general.
Yes.
So really in total, I really wouldn't like to say I just represent myself. I would really love to say that I brought or bringing more attention to like HBCUs as a whole, and you know, like the marching bands and really specifically drum majors, just showing, you know, that we have like different styles and things like that, and people are drawn to that, and it's really cool to watch people like gravitate and resonate with it, you know, and represent their HBCUs too in doing that. There's so many different styles. I made a video on my TikTok just like kind of showing the different HBCUs and schools and how like their styles can change and differ, you know. So, but every style is amazing. I'll tell you, mine is just one of many.
Okay, nice. And of course, a lot of times, you know, our culture is so rich. People like to just take it and do whatever they want with it. But and sometimes whenever you see things, especially on TikTok, a lot of trends, a lot of traditions can be taken, and they can be represented by someone, but they never give credit to the person who did it. What is the importance of educating people on HBCUs and let them see where things began? How important is it for people to know that, hey, this is from an HBCU, CU, and this is what we've done? How important is that, do you believe?
I think it's extremely important. I believe that, you know, once people, you know, matriculate through HBCUs and they get a chance to, you know, get in front of the next generation, that they should push for them to go to HBCUs or just push for them to go to school in general, because there's so many opportunities for you when you apply to HBCU. The experience, you know, your chance of success, your chance of graduation goes up. You know, it's just like your overall chance of winning goes up when you go to HBCU. The love is a lot more real. Nothing on PWI, that's just like, it is what it is. You know, we as people in the culture have built something that has been designed it for us to succeed in a world, and has a system that was designed for us to fail. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
So you know, go to where people want you to win.
Yes,
you know,
yes. I like that quote, Isaac. Go to where people want you to win. I think that is where you should have a shirt saying that. Go to where people want you to win. So yes. So so regarding the dance move, Isaac, do you say is it in the knees or is it in the toes? Or is it in the swag? Or is it a combination of all?
It's a combination of both.
It's a combination of both.
Them toes, yes.
So yes, I'm gonna stand up right now because Isaac is gonna show me how to do this. I'm gonna try to do it live here, so do not laugh, guys. So if you're here and you're home and you're doing it, please pay attention. I'm gonna try. Do not laugh, you know it go already. So let me try to fix my mic. So of course, and I can't hear me while I talk. Okay, so guys, if you're listening, I'm here and I'm gonna try to do this TikTok dance. It's my first live tutorial, so do not laugh. All right. And of course, when we're done, I want some of you to go on TikTok and just try to find it and do it yourselves, okay? So let me see what, let me try to fix. Hopefully I don't mess with the mic, you know, because I know Kemar, so sometimes I move the mic and it don't fix properly, so I don't want to mix, you know, I want to trouble because I'm not the engineering type, you know? Yes? Can I move it? Okay, can I bring it down back? Okay. So can I talk and they hear me still? Oh, they can hear me still. Okay, good. So guys, I'm gonna do this right now. Yeah, so let's go. I'm gonna follow Isaac now. Isaac, that was the first move.
So, you want your first initial 90. You always, this marching band, you always want a clean, crisp 90, right?
Okay.
Tuck your toe, have your toe point to the ground.
Okay.
And next, you want to bring that. You're gonna bring it out.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
It's like you got a little triangle now.
Okay.
Right? And then you're gonna drag it.
Drag it.
Drag it. Stay on your big toe. Think of like.
Okay.
The big toe is the only thing touching the ground, right?
Okay.
You gotta drag it all the way back.
Okay.
And you're still on your toes. You're on your toes the whole time. You'll never.
Oh, okay. You're never flat-footed.
Never flat-footed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what makes the glide. That's what makes the glide so nice.
Okay.
Makes it look like you're floating a little bit, you know. So stay
Good.
on your toes.
Okay.
And then when you come back, as soon as you come back, replace the foot you brought back with the other one. So then bring the next one up.
Okay.
Just do the same thing. You just drag in and drag in. Boom.
So you're doing something with your hip that you're doing. There's something going on with your hip. I don't know if it's in the move. But when you bring back your leg, what do you do? Do you pop? Okay. There we go. Okay.
So yeah. So I'm like kind of sinking a little bit. So
oh, it's a sink.
Yeah. So I'm kind of really like on my tippy toes, but I just come down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
A little bounce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And go again. Let me see.
Boom.
Okay.
Boom. Dragging it. It's supposed to like look like a horse.
Yes.
Like, you've ever seen like a horse walk?
Yes.
Or
exactly.
like a horse at a show.
Okay. My Lord, it's gonna take a practice for me to do this thing. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna sing and you. Hey, baby.
Hey, you want me to go?
Yes, they go.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. All right. Okay, man. Listen, man. You see, listen, it's a swag in it. It's a swag for me, man. You can't. It's a swag for me with that one. Isaac, that's amazing, man.
Thank you, man.
We are going to let me see if we have a break. No, let me see if we have a break coming up. Yes, we're gonna have a break coming up. But when we come back from the break, we're gonna talk about personal training and just finish up, and so you can tell us more about yourself and how we can get in contact with you. To find out everything, because you're an awesome person and they're loving it here on Instagram. And so we're gonna come back from the break and talk more with Isaac about his personal training, how we can reach out to him, especially to my people who out there in Georgia, Atlanta area. And if you want to know more about HBCUs, I'm sure Isaac will be able to help you with that. All right. So guys, if you're watching now, please share this with your friends and family. Just click send right here and share this with your friends and family. YouTube on the app here. So the Weens from Atlanta said big up Isaac. Yes. Share with your friends and family. And we'll be right back here. And when we come back, I'll be asking a few questions. Of course, I'm going to give away some data plans. If you were listening closely to the interview, I'm going to give away some data plans. So do not go anywhere. We're here on Streaming Hub Radio. You can listen to us on Spotify, Twitter, YouTube, almost the HBCUs, on Instagram, and all other platforms. Okay, so do not go anywhere. We'll be right back here on the Raúl Blaze Show. Yes. Don't go anywhere now. All right.
We're going low. Well, at least on legal fees. Away with 3%. Away with 2%. Worried that your lawyer will sprint away with your money? At Bignell Law, we give you that Bignell assurance the only money we collect are legal fees. All other funds are deposited in a financial institution of your choice in a secure account. We will have no access to this money. Come in and negotiate your property fees with us. We will assist you in negotiating lower property agent fees. Types of cases we handle include real estate, accidents, injuries, probate, wills, divorce. Contact Bignell Law Firm at info@bignelllawfirm.com. 1-877-675-44818. www.bignelllawfirm.com. Instagram, Bignell Law. Twitter, Bignell Law. LinkedIn, Bignell Law. Facebook, Bignell Law Firm. Address, Bignell Law. The Bignell Building intersection of Hagley Park Road and Maxfield Avenue, halfway through Kingston
Your
10,
daily habits
Jamaica.
can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the website gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive funds directly into their bank accounts. Get fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union mobile app or go online at WU.com. For more information, visit WU.com or call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service Inc., NMLS number 906983, or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
Yo. Hey. KTP, just for you, baby. Yo. Hey.
Give it to me, that workout.
You the workout, girl. You the workout, girl.
Give it to me, that love. Give it to me, that workout.
You the workout, girl. You the workout, girl. Give me the workout, baby. Show them that you're not lazy. Lately, that body driving me crazy. Chimbody. Now give it to nobody, oh chimbody. Original them can photocopy, oh.
We never over. You send me local. I want your love. You giving me pressure.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raúl Blaze Show. Yes, that's Kez and Nyla Blackman. Of course, you know, there are so many countries, there are so many Caribbean countries right now wondering if they should do their carnival. Some are having fully vaccinated carnival. Some aren't having it. And I know Jamaica isn't having carnival this year, but I'm sure when Jamaica carnival comes back, I want to be there in person, you know. But of course, this December is Miami Carnival, and of course, this October is Miami Carnival, and I'll be playing an important role in Miami Carnival. So make sure you come out early because I'll be doing a full dance class on stage. I don't want to miss that. Miami Carnival is gonna be crazy this year, you know. And we're back with Isaac Williams, you know. Isaac, how old are you, Isaac? I didn't ask you that.
I'm 23.
You're
I'm 23 now.
Isaac think like, wait, Isaac thought about his age, like, is this my real age? Yes. So I was talking to Isaac earlier on. You know, sometimes when you're doing an interview and you send your pic, sometimes people use a pic that you don't want to use. I did an original flyer, and Isaac said, "No, can we use a different picture?" Isaac first picture looked like Tinder. You know, hey, my name is Isaac, and I'm looking to mingle. You know. Isaac look like ChristianMingle.com on that one. Yes.
No, I'm definitely booed up. I'm about to have a job coming up. So.
Oh, you're okay. You're having a child coming up. Oh,
Yes.
cool. Big ups to your. Is she in Georgia too? Of course, she's in the same state.
She's in
Okay.
Georgia with me. Beautiful baby girl coming soon. So
Oh, awesome! Congrats,
thank you.
Isaac. Yes, congrats. You know, so you can't afford to have pictures like those when when you're booed up. You know. Yes. So are you? You're looking. Of course, you're looking forward to be a father, right?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Do you have a name? Do you have a name it for your daughter?
Yes.
Okay.
Her name is Ivy Brielle Williams.
Say Ivy.
Ivy Brielle Williams.
Oh, okay. That's a nice name. Wow. So, a matter of fact, when and after that, now you gotta come back and give us an update. You know, maybe
Oh, yeah.
with your family and everything. All right. So, so tell us about personal training. How long have you been a personal trainer?
I've been a personal trainer for about 2 years now, and
Okay.
it started with just wanting to get in shape myself. I've always been interested in like health and fitness and wellness, but
Yes.
until I really started to take it upon myself to make sure my body was right, that's when I really like got into it and wanted to help other people.
Okay.
I actually when I first wanted to get serious in the gym, right? I had like 3 months. It was really good. It was probably like the beginning of 2020.
Yes.
And then like literally in March, I got into a really bad car accident.
Oh.
So my car was totaled, but thank God I wasn't totaled. Thank the Lord,
Okay.
everything. It was just like a wake up call to me. It's just like, make sure you take care of your temple, make sure you take care of your body. And,
Yes.
Eventually that turned into like a whole new passion I never knew I really even had. And this is after I graduated from Cookman. So, just like a whole nother like gear for me in life.
What? So what advice would you give people regarding how important is it to stay healthy, like eating right and working out? Because people sometimes when you speak to people, they say, "Well, I don't have the time to work out. I don't have the time to eat right." And I don't think people realize that this is a lifestyle. Like you have one body. So if you don't have the time to work out, and workout doesn't mean you don't have to have a gym membership, but at least go for a walk every now and then. What would you say to someone who keeps on putting off saying, "I don't have time to work out or time to become healthy"? What advice what would you say to that person?
I would say, yes, you do. I was like, you definitely have time somewhere. If you have time to think about it, you have time to do it.
Okay.
So you just have to, it's just a big part of it is time management, committing to it, and consistency.
Okay.
And more like immediate advice I would give is to cut like all juices out. Start doing fast food, drink water. I promise you, just that alone will clear your body out, and just get some unneeded, like weight, or you might lose some weight, you might gain some good weight. You never know. Like your body is just waiting for you to take care of it. Always put yourself first, and definitely is when your health should definitely come first.
Great advice,
especially in these times. With
I know.
pandemic and everything.
And that's so good advice because our people love juice and love our fried chicken. So you understand? Our people love the fast food, I love the juice, right? Okay.
In moderation is fine, They're just like every day.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Because you can have people believe that whenever you say you should eat healthy, it means that you can't have but no, it means that you cannot have it every day. You don't have it doesn't have to be an extreme, You can meet somewhere in the middle. And what's your favorite part of working out, or what's your favorite part of training? Do you for yourself, do you enjoy doing weight training, or do you enjoy doing cardio? And if you're training someone, what area do you prefer training someone in, if you have a preference?
Well, my favorite would be definitely strength training.
Okay.
Cardio kicks butt. That's everybody. Cardio kicks everybody's butt. But I love the strength training. I love progression. I love getting stronger in the gym. I love getting more in shape. I'm seeing the results on my own body. And I also like helping people with their goals.
Yes.
And when people look at themselves maybe like a week or two later, and see like a difference, or feel a difference in their energy. And it's another thing when you go to the gym, or when you just like get up and be active for at least like 30 minutes a day, even an hour or so, your body responds to that, and it's gonna create more outlets of energy for you. You're gonna feel more energetic. In no time. So that's one like immediate benefit. So just seeing people realize that their hard work is not going in vain. and
Yes.
being able to like reap the benefits of their hard work is really like rewarding for me in itself. I just want to help people, give them that little general knowledge,
Great.
that what wasn't given to me that I had to go find out. So that's what you get from me. You get it, educated source. That's all I am. Yeah.
Okay, and of course you don't skip leg days, obviously.
Obviously, apparently I don't, according to
Yeah, according to the comment section. Yes. And Isaac, where can people find you for anything for personal training? Where can people find you on social media?
So I do have it's in my bio on Instagram, on TikTok, and all my social media platforms. Called Horsepower. The name of my personal training business is called Horsepower Health and Fitness.
Okay.
It's inspired by the fitness that I had to do while I was drum major in college.
Yes.
So it's called Horsepower Health and Fitness, and that's the name of the website. So horsepowerhf.com. That link's also in my bio for you, like I said. And if you go there, you can you'll be able to email me, contact me, see my workout plans and things like that I have, and I also have nutrition, health and things like that, suggestions that you can do, like for different, if you want to like create a meal plan on your own, or if you want to like have a grocery list for that, I have that on my website as well. And hopefully I also have a couple things in the works for more online training and to get an app going as well, so I can connect with people on a lot easier basis and make sure that they get their workouts in. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you have coming up next, maybe possibly apps, etc.
Yeah, very, very soon.
Okay, very soon. So, and if people want to find out, they need to just make sure that they follow you on Instagram and they can find information in your bio, right?
Yeah, follow me, and if you have even if you have like quick questions, respond to my direct messages in my inbox. So I make sure I try to look at them every day. There's a lot of requests that pop up, so forgive me if I don't answer immediately. But I definitely will get to you, especially if you have like a health concern or question. I'm always open to those and answering those.
Okay, well, Isaac, thank you so much for being on the Raúl Blaze show. We appreciate you, man. And please feel free to come back anytime. All right?
Thank you for having me, man.
Yes, anytime. All right, take care, Isaac.
All right, you as well. Thank you.
All right, bye. All right, guys. So that is our friend Isaac there. We had him on here. It looked like Isaac still Isaac. Yes. So the guys, that was Isaac Williams, of course. Here, Isaac, of course. We spoke about his video going viral, but then we spoke about his life, what he does, personal training, and he has a little baby girl coming up soon. So good luck with him and all of that. It's great here. It's great here on the Raúl Blaze show and on Streaming Hub Radio, trying to meet wonderful people. If you are interested in being a guest, please feel free to send me a DM or emailing me so we can get you here to tell us about what you do. So stay tuned. Please share this with your friends and family and do not go anywhere. Okay? Yes. Okay.
Amphitheater, performance by Alkaline, live, that's it.
New Rules, Miami, featuring performing live, Alkaline. That's right, Alkaline, performing live for New Rules, Miami. Alkaline. That's right, Alkaline, performing live for New Rules, Miami. Also performing live, Wayne Wonder. And Cranium. Performing live Sunday, March 27, 2022. New Rules Miami featuring Alkaline, Wayne Wonder, and Cranium. Performing live. Doors open 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Taking place at the Miramar Regional Park, 16801 Miramar Parkway in Miramar, Florida. Book your tickets now at
Your daily
newrulesfest.com.
habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire, enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Send a top-up or plan to your loved ones in the Caribbean with Digicel International. For a limited time, use code HUBBRadio22 and get a $10 Amazon card. Remember, to send a top-up or plan, go to www.digicelinternational.com or download the Digicel International app. Digicel, the bigger data network.
Sometimes I think about us now and then, but I never wanna fall again. Yo no te quisiera olvidar.
Welcome back, guys. You're here on the Raúl Blaze Show with me, your host, of course, Raúl Blaze, here on Streaming Hub Radio. We had our guest just now, Isaac Williams, in Georgia. He went viral, of course, with that A Baby Dance video, and he told us about HBCUs, and you see a lot. It's important for people to educate, you see, and sometimes viral moments can lead you to education. So he did a video. He was able to educate people on the fact that these moves actually came from HBCU. So HBCU, of course, I did not tell you what that meant at the beginning. You see, when you're educating, you have to start at the bottom. You have to start at the bottom. So HBCUs mean historically black colleges and universities, HBCUs. And there are many popular HBCUs you might heard of. I know many, but I can't name any of my head right now. It's crazy, right? I know Morgan State, maybe Howard, Tuskegee, and a few others are popular HBCUs, especially in the South, because after slavery and when blacks were free in the South, you know, they weren't allowed in at other universities and colleges. So these colleges were historically black universities and colleges were meant to take care of our people. You know, we are the same people. So big up Isaac for that. Big up for the knowledge, Isaac. Big up yourself. Thank you so much, and good luck on your baby girl coming up. Now, guys. So I talked about a few things in the beginning. My headlines and the phone lines are open now. So if you can call, of course, if you call me, I can give you a Yard and Abroad program where if you call and talk to me or you answer the question correctly, I can give you a data plan for somebody a yard. Or, you know, if you do a yard, you win it for yourself. If you do abroad, you can win it and give somebody a yard. If I said that correctly, yes, yard and abroad, right? Get it connected, because, you know, Streaming Hub and Digital, we are all about connecting the diaspora, connecting our cultures together, you know. We did a yard abroad because we are one, no matter what we do, we carry Caribbeanness with us, and that is very, very important. So we have to make sure that we can facilitate that communication with your people at yard, and only can communicate with we, regardless of where you are at work. Now, so I'm gonna run over my headlines again. So just in case you guys weren't here, I'm gonna run through them. So if you want to chat about them, the first one's about Shenseea. Congrats to Shenseea. Her album Alpha. It debuted at #1 on the reggae charts in a couple of hours, I believe. But we're looking forward to it for it to do great things on wider charts. We want to see what it does on the Billboard Hot 200 charts. You know, that is when you can stamp your name. Her songs are good. I like Body Count, and I said before, it sounds like she and Jada Kingdom could have done that song. It's a wonderful song, and we are looking forward to great things from our little but Kalawa Island, which is Jamaica. And of course, we spoke about Mr. Rick Ross and his now viral video talking about oxtail Rasta pasta. I'm surprised that people in the comment section aren't talking more about that, because what Malik said, my boy Isaac out here doing big things. Hail Wildcats. Big up yourself, you know, Malik. I should have when I saw the big up Wildcat, when I see the Hail Wildcats, I thought it was for something else, but he's watching now, so he can hear you right now. So if you're on Instagram or you're on YouTube, drop in your comments, you know. Do you think that oxtail Rasta pasta is an oxymoron, as in those things don't exist together? And I know about Rasta pasta, but Rasta pasta to me is an ital kind of pasta that has no meat in it. What are your thoughts on this? Have you ever had oxtail Rasta pasta before? What is your understanding of Rastafari? You know, drop your comments here. I'm not going to bite. You know, this radio show is for us to speak to each other. And, you know, everyone is free to say whatever they want. As long as it's clean and intelligent, we don't want to dump comment by you. So, yeah. And my third headline, and at any time, guys, you can feel free to talk about any story. My third headline was about the Jamaica Constabulary Force female officer. She went to relieve herself in the bushes, and then now she lost her gun, and then it was returned. And nowadays in Jamaica we have some people dying of shooting and gun thing. It was a good thing. It was funny, but it's also a good piece of news. So let me know what you think about that. You can call us here at 954-289-8589, 954-289-8589, extension 203. And if you're calling from Jamaica, you can call us at 954-621-3660, 954-621-3660. Of course, you can call and tell me. If you can call and tell me what HBCU stand for, you can win a yard and abroad digital data plan for yourself if you live a yard, or for somebody a yard if you live abroad. So what does HBCU mean, right? So I'm going to ask two questions. What does HBCU mean, and in what state did Isaac go to university? So what does HBCU mean, and in what state did Isaac attend university? What state was his historically black university and college? Okay, so that's the question. If you want to hear the number again, you can ask me again. Yes. So, and the fourth headline was about Kim Kardashian's comment saying that women don't really want to work. That's a problem. Women don't really want to work again. And it goes against everything. People are looking for work more than ever. And historically speaking, he been sliding since he was in high school, by the way. Dope Snip said Isaac been sliding since he was in high school. Big up to Isaac friends tuning in. So she said that basically women don't want to work when the statistics show that women are looking for work more than others now, and that the people who work the hardest are the people who earn the less, because the people who work harder are who earn the less, because of the more manual approach to labor, and not everyone has the opportunity to the luck to be born in a certain category. Of course, hard work is very important, and this is a message that should not be lost on anyone. But no one who basically born with a gold spoon in their mouth can make an overall statement on something like that. Say women don't want to work. That's just so unkind and not true. So tell me what you think about that. And our last news was about the conflict in the Isle about the oil reserves between Guyana and Venezuela. Okay, so again, you can call and tell me what does HBCU mean, and what state did Isaac go to school. You can win a digital data plan for someone in Jamaica, or if you're in Jamaica, you can win it for yourself. You're joining me, Raúl Blaze, here on the Raúl Blaze Show. Let me go to. I think it's nonsense. Them are the Rasta pasta have butter and cheese and beer nonsense in it. Disrespectful to Rasta. Okay, yeah. So what I can say to people, and someone says I should take it up with the restaurants in New York. So let me say this: a true Rasta, in definition, wouldn't eat an oxtail Rasta pasta. You understand? If you see somebody with dreadlocks who walk in you don't have to be dread to be Rasta. And not all dread people are Rasta. Dread is a hairstyle. Anybody can be a dreadlocks, and anybody can. And even the term dreadlock was demeaning, but of course we kind of embrace it now. Not everyone with locks are Rasta. We have to differentiate. Rastafari is a religion. Lock is a way you're here. Is the way we're here. In Jamaica, most people who wear locks are Rastafari, but in the world, when the first time when I came to America and I saw a dreadlock person in McDonald's, I was like, what? Because it was weird to see that, and so yeah. So let us tell me what do you feel about this? Have you ever had Rasta pasta with oxtail before, even though it's an oxymoron? Please call us here at 954-289-8589, 954-289-8589, extension 203, 954 858 954 954-289-8589 extension 203. Or if you're calling from outside of Florida, outside of America, North America, 954-621-3660. I want to take an opportunity to big up all my people over here in Atlanta right now, checking in because Isaac was just here. Big up to my Atlanta people, big up to my Georgia people, big up to Jackie Bless who just joined in. Big up to Mitchie. Oh my God, Mitchell's Mary. Big up yourself. Big up to Ase, Jules. Big up yourself. Big up to Giselle. All of you wonderful people tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning into the Raúl Blaze Show. It's a natural liberty to wear a crown. It's a natural liberty to wear a crown. A naturalist wear natural hair. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So yes, guys. We are here on the Raúl Blaze Show, and we're talking about 5 top headlines. You can call and discuss any of these headlines right now. Of course, if you call all the way, let me break it down for you. Can maybe call me a tongue. Everybody on the live via right now who watch this on YouTube or on Instagram. Is that on their yard or not have some of their yard who want a data plan? 2 things Jamaican people love or island people love: credit and money. One now must know somebody a yard who want data plan. In no matter them are going to use the data plan for call no and beg no money. You understand? But if you can't send the money in a Western Union by which you can download the app and send the money to them bank account, try send them a card. Call. I'm gonna take it down. Tell me, what does HBCU mean? What does HBCU mean? Don't type it yes, because if you type it, that mean nothing to me. I'm gonna ignore it. Call me and tell me, what does an HBCU stand for? Most of us on here are black people. It's a shame if most of us can't tell what it is first. Number again, 954-289-8589, 954-289-8589. And we in the studio, we are so surprised of how shy people on Instagram are. When I post something, the conversation go back and forth. You understand? But no, when it comes to I'm here on the radio, you don't say anything. You understand? You can't talk, you know? You understand? And even though I say do not type the answer, somebody type the answer. So we not listen to, you know, we not listen. We need to learn to listen and learn to read more. You understand? It goes a far way. As a teacher, someone who taught in the classroom, I don't like when people do not follow instructions or ignore instructions. You know, it's one of my biggest pet peeves. Yeah, but we're gonna go for a quick break, guys, and when we come back, we're gonna try to give away that digital data plan. Okay, so share this live with your friends and family. The Raúl Blaze Show.
Habits can make or break you, and the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider, ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire, enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the website gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive funds directly into their bank accounts. Get fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union mobile app or go online at wu.com. For more information, visit wu.com or call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service Inc., NMLS number 906983, or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
This one up for me, girl, this one up for me, I beg you give me some room. Me see a place vacant in your heart. Oh well, man, I fill it up soon. Take you away from all the pagans in the dark. Sweep you off your feet like broom.
You are the key, baby girl, make it start. I beg you, make girl hotter than Joe. Make every day me see you in my thoughts, and I cannot help myself. Baby, I'm on make a move. You got me stuck on you. Reservation for us.
You're tuning in to Raúl Blaze Show live here on Streaming Hub Radio. Yes. What was that?
The Raúl Blaze Show.
All right, guys. So I'm here today. We had a wonderful show today, guys. We have our last 30 minutes here on the Raúl Blaze Show. Of course, tomorrow I want to let you guys hear on Instagram and YouTube. Let me be clear with this, because I'm going to speak in standard English because Pato doesn't reach everyone the way I want it should. So every Wednesday. So one of the biggest problems right now in Jamaica regarding education in this pandemic, not biggest, but there are students in Jamaica who fell back because of when we went into the pandemic, a lot of classes were taught online, distance more, say online, virtually. But not every child in Jamaica had access to internet service, right? But even now, as schools are open, data plans help a lot of kids to research, to do their homework, to know data plan right now. Having data plans right now on Wi-Fi is basically a door to endless possibilities. Endless possibilities as a child who has. When you're a child and you're able to go and search for something and do your research, there's nothing more magnificent. And I'm speaking from the perspective as someone who was a child, but back then it wasn't. It would be back then. It would be the library. So right now, imagine in the 90s or early 2000s when you got a library, having access to a library. That is what data plans are to kids these days. So on Wednesdays, I have this thing called Witty Wednesdays, where I do a class. I do a tutorial in Spanish, and then I also have another person who does a tutorial in another language. Now, everyone needs help. Every child needs help in some language. And even if you're a smart child, you would still like reinforcement. So tomorrow I'm going to have math and Spanish. I advertise on my page, but now if you're watching, I'm going to let you know. If you know a child in Jamaica who is struggling or not, just a student in Jamaica or any island right now, please share this message. It is very selfish. It is very selfish to have knowledge and not share. And that's why whenever I'm on social media, whenever I know something, because I'm more show off and go and better than people, I like to share knowledge. So if with my Spanish and my Japanese and my history and international relations, I share it not because I want to be better than people, but I believe that knowledge should not be shared by oneself. And that's where Witty Wednesdays come from. That's the Raúl Blaze Show's perspective, that Streaming Hub's perspective, that Digital's perspective. And that's why on Wednesdays we do that. So now, if you're watching this and you know any child, all of us know a child in Jamaica or the Caribbean, please share that. The posters are on my page, but if you want me to send you the poster directly, I can send it to you. All the students have to do is tune in, listen to the tutorial, and call at the end. And if we have 10 child, if you have 10 pitney who call and get the question right at the end, they all win a digital data plan. You cannot be a responsible adult or someone who states that who claim that you care about the education, but you hear this ad and not share it. It makes no sense whatsoever. Whenever something that benefits people. So again, if you want to know more, just DM me, or I'll post the ad later. Tomorrow from 6 to 6:30 and maybe 7, depending on how the class goes, we'll be doing a tutorial in Spanish and math. Me never good at math in a school. I was terrible. I mean, I passed math because I passed it, but math wasn't my strong point. And I wish I could have someone sitting in front of me tutoring. And that is where Witty Wednesdays comes from. the need to have kids exposed to material to prepare them for their exams. So tomorrow from 6 to 7, you can ask me for the flyer. You can share it with your friends and family. You can share it with somebody in St. Vincent, Ghana, Trinidad, or Barbados. With them do CSEC. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a math teacher tomorrow. And of course, I'm going to do Spanish because I'm a Spanish teacher. So please share this information. If you're on here on my live now or on YouTube and you're hearing me and you're understanding, please give me a thumbs up. Say we'll share or we'll DM you, okay? Because having information and keeping it to yourself is a very, 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 very selfish gesture, okay? So that's tomorrow, Witty Wednesdays, every Wednesday, okay? And on Thursdays now, of course, we have Bellyful Thursdays with Grace. And what that entails, we talk about the issues of the day all over the Caribbean while we're eating. So if you're here in South Florida and you would want to be a part of my audience for Bellyful Thursdays, please come in and sit down and have a conversation with me. I need you to understand this. If you're watching this right now, I might be the most approachable person on social media ever. I am Raúl. I come from Smithville, Clarendon. Me not understand hype. Me not understand anything beyond humility. If you see me, me will walk and come and talk to you and sit down with you because that's the person I am. So if you want company show, just DM me. Sometimes I may be busy, but I will respond to every DM. I'll get to them eventually. So that is the basis of this show, and that is the approach of Streaming Hub. We're trying to educate you, entertain you, and represent the best that the Caribbean and the diaspora has to offer. And me, I want I best, me not told me on, but I'm one of the best that it has to offer. You understand? I have a wealth. Me not have the money, me not rich enough, but I have a wealth of knowledge. And I want to share my knowledge with all of my peoples them. You understand? So tomorrow, Wednesday, Witty Wednesdays from 6 to 6:30, tell the kids them for rope in. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna reach out to some other principals tomorrow because I believe that together we can all educate our youth. Right? We can educate our youth together. In a real life, yeah. All of us here who are adults are good at something. And if you take your time, if you should take 15 minutes of your time to tutor a child on something that you know about life or any subject, it will make their life better. You are tuning here to the Raúl Blaze Show on Streaming Hub Radio. Big up to Dior Zion, a big up next TikTok star. I need to have you on the show here. Yes, I'm gonna say on the show. So Dior, Moya, tell me something. Dior, what's going on TikTok with you? I see you over there doing your thing. It's TikTok is such a wonderful space. Well, for what it is, I'm not going to get to the controversial part because a lot of people around the world are becoming aware of Caribbean culture, of Jamaican culture, and it's a very good educational tool. So big up for that. And on this Sunday, even on the show, eventually I want to talk more about Patois because Patois is so important to us, and a lot of us need to know the historical context of Patois. Patois is a language that we learned because our ancestors started to speak it when we weren't taught standard English. So Patois is a result of our ancestors' ingenuity. Okay? You understand? Yes. The number is 954-289-8589, 954-289-8589, extension 203. The question is, what does HBCU stand for? Call, and if you're in Jamaica, you can win a digital data plan for yourself, or if you are abroad, you can win the data plan for someone, a yard. A yard means anywhere in the Caribbean. Anywhere in the Caribbean, Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Vincent, anywhere that digital operates. What does HBCU stand for? That is the question that we're giving the person to win and get the data plan. Okay? In the meantime, you understand? We are going to go and play some tune because guess what? I don't know, say, you can't have a radio show without some wonderful, 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 wonderful tune. I don't know, say, what me love. Me love hip-hop, me love R&B, me love soca, me love everything. But right now, guess what? I'm going to some throwback hip-hop and R&B because guess what? That's one of my favorite genres, okay? What am I playing now? This was when I was in high school, my last year of high school, okay? So let's go. Me now tell me age, Yes.
Where did the universe come from? Everything in
always there when you call. Always on time, gave you my baby delight. Always there when you call, always on time, there when you call, but I'm always on time, and I gave you my all. Now, baby,
come on and get a piece of this late night lover. You know, the one that swings like no other. I know I got a lot of things I need to explain, but baby, you know the name, and love is about pain. So stop the complaints and drop the order of restraints. Our sex life's a game, so back me down in the pain. 'Cause I can't wait no more. 'Cause it's about 3:15, and sure days I me. I got the Bentley Ballet, and I'm just outside of Jersey, past the Palisades. And I love to see that from boots and shades. Throw down on the bed while I'm yanking your braids. Thug style, you never thought I'd make you smile while I was smacking you. And you're all wild. We share something so rare, but who cares? You can, baby.
I'm not always there when you call.
You know, we're always on time, of course. We are always on time here at Streaming Hub Radio. And of course, today, since as you guys do not want that data plan, I will take it for myself. You understand? I'll tell DJ Cell that guess what, they don't want, so I will take it. So just to remind you again, Bellyful with Grace, Bellyful Thursdays Grace is brought to you by Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of FX Traders, Cambio, Bill Express, and Western Union. So again, Bellyful Thursdays with Grace, right? Thursday coming tomorrow, not tomorrow, the other day. Today is Tuesday, right? It's brought to you by Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of FX Trader, Cambio, Bill Express, and Western Union. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And tomorrow, of course, is my Witty Wednesdays, right? Association with Digital International and Streaming Hub Radio. And tomorrow we're going to have math and also Spanish. So if you want to learn math and Spanish by yourself, you can also reach out to us, you know, because that is what tomorrow will all be about. So come with a pen and paper, write down local sums, local minus, local divide, local, you understand, local subtraction, bracket and everything, because I'll be learning tomorrow myself. And of course, I'll be teaching the Spanish section, so please stay tuned for that. And I just want to tell everyone who joined today, thank you so much. Thanks to Isaac, who gave us some information on HBCUs and his time in HBCUs, instruments he plays, and about his viral dance. And I want to thank you, my wonderful audience on Instagram, my quiet Instagram audience, my Streaming Up app audience, and my YouTube audience for being here with me, keeping me company, so I did not feel so lonely. And of course, the Raúl Blaze Show is on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, 5 to 7 p.m. Come and be a part of the hype, the entertainment, the education, and everything nice we are going in South Florida. Remember, Streaming Hub is South Florida's #1 online platform. Okay, so thanks again for being here. I love you guys. I love your company, and stay tuned. I want to see you tomorrow again. All right, do not go anywhere. Stay tuned if you're on the app and listen to some music here on Streaming Hub Radio.
Miramar Amphitheater, performance by Alkaline, live, that's it.
New Rules Miami, featuring performing live Alkaline.